Hi, my name is Felicity Ford and I'm the Short Courses Coordinator at the GSA. This is the second video in a series dedicated to helping you stay connected to your graduate study during this difficult time. If you missed the first video, you can still check it out on our Facebook page or Instagram. In our previous video, I suggested that you might use this period of social distancing and isolation to continue with your graduate study and recommended that you keep up a regular routine where possible. While your graduate study has undoubtedly been affected by the current pandemic, there are practical steps you can take to get your study back on track. In today's video, I'll go through some useful strategies to help you develop a writing habit while in isolation. And if you've got any tips of your own, please let us know. To start, here are some questions you might want to consider. What was your schedule like before? Are you looking to recreate the same timetable setup you had with your classes, or have your circumstances changed? For instance, you may now have other responsibilities such as caring for a family member or homeschooling your children. Take a moment to think about your current situation and note any changes to your workload or home life. Next, what are the requirements of your graduate study? Have you requested personal leave or perhaps deferred? You may still wish to stay connected to your graduate study despite these changes. If your study load has remained the same, what are the upcoming deadlines for your project? If this is a self-managed project, what is your proposed schedule? For instance, your supervisor may be expecting you to submit a literature review next month. List your tasks in order of their due date. And now it's time to turn those tasks into SMART writing goals. SMART is a task management strategy and stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So for each of your tasks, evaluate them through the following criteria. Be specific. What exactly do you wish to accomplish? What does it involve? What resources might you draw upon to complete it? Are there any known issues or obstacles to completing your task? Next, make it measurable. This may be as simple as noting down the word count, or perhaps you'd like to measure it against a list of precise outcomes. I'd also advise noting down your deadline and how long the task will take you. This will make it easier for you to use your time effectively, and seeing that a certain task will only take you 10 minutes to complete might motivate you to tick it off and will help you create some momentum. The key to building this momentum is making sure that these tasks are achievable. Don't punish yourself with 14-hour workdays or push yourself to take on all your tasks in one go. Rigorous academic inquiry requires time for reflection and editing, and your brain will work best when you give yourself time to ruminate, rest, and also enjoy yourself. So start small and be mindful of your current situation. Next, consider what the relevance of this work is. Why are you motivated to complete it? Your motivations may be extrinsic. For example, your supervisor and family may be putting pressure on you to complete your degree in a timely manner. Or you may be intrinsically motivated. The coursework or project may hold a personal significance for you. Reflect on your motivations and return to these reasons when you're struggling to stay on track. And finally, make the task time-bound. When exactly is the task due? This helps separate your short and long-term goals and also allows for you to have perspective on both the everyday and the bigger picture, and make progress on each of these in a logical and productive way. So think about what you can start on today, what can be left till next week, and what is something you don't need to worry about until next month. Now that you've got a detailed list of what tasks you'll be working on, how long they will take, what is required, and why you're doing them, it's time to work these into your everyday life. This doesn't mean that you have to study every day. Just work out what works best for you. You may find that you're more productive in the morning, or perhaps you're a night owl who can write late into the evening. Schedule specific work hours in your week and stick to them where possible. Next, make it fun. Remind yourself why you're doing this and find pleasure in the challenge of graduate study. You might want to connect up with other students online via a grad group or join in on one of our writing seminars on Zoom. Remember to chart your progress. You might want to share this on social media platforms or just connect up with your friends and family and let them know how you're doing. It's important that you acknowledge the effort you make and celebrate your wins, however small they may seem. Even 10 minutes of work a day will get you closer to your goal, so don't lose hope. And most importantly, keep going. It's all about building momentum. Don't burn yourself out early by acting like a machine. Just make your writing a regular habit. It's okay if you're not always super productive or need a sick day. The emphasis is on routine, not output. How about you? What's your writing routine? What are some of the strategies that you found helpful? Would love to hear from you. Take care.